I'm here to make a brief video about egregores. I've been talking a lot about egregores recently. And Mekumaka egregore recently. When we say egregore, most of us are not familiar with that term, but it's a term that we are all familiar with. These are terms that everyone is associated with. You might say, even if you're a non-believer, whether you're a believer, whether you're a non-believer, there must be an egregore that you are acquainted to. Now, when I say egregore, I don't just mean um aroshe of your village or the aroshe of your kindred or that or all those terms. When we say all those things, people look at me like, oh, I'm talking from a traditional angle. No, this is not just this is a general angle, worldwide. That's what I'm talking about here. Egregore is a thought form, is a spirit, is a spirit, or let's just say is a thought form that produces an action. It has a pattern of its going, like of moving, of operation. Okay, let's come to Igbo. Let's just say okay, let's just go personally. Like Nigeria. Nigeria is like an egregore. Let me use Nigeria as an example. Nigeria is an egregore. We are under Nigeria, serving under the umbrella of Nigeria. No matter what, you cannot do anything without Nigeria. That name Nigeria is an egregore that is created to join the north, the west, the east, and the south. Is an egregore covering each different tribe. We have almost 250 tribes in Nigeria. So, but that egregore Nigeria covers 250 tribes. I hope you know where I'm heading to now. Now that's what I mean by egregore. That market group that you are, let's just say in azụ afia phone. Eyota. Afia phone na azụ ogbo phone na it's a group. Egregore is more like it's a group something. Ihe chikọtara atọ aka ọnụ wee mee. It doesn't necessarily mean that incantation has to be done, rituals has to be done. It's a group something, maybe Obo phone or you guys are in a WhatsApp group. It's an egregore because you guys are operating on the same thought form. You guys are thinking almost on the same thought form. Go isu edru numa. APC is an egregore, PDP is an egregore. No matter any party that you are, is an egregore. LGBT, all those groups that are formed for a specific purpose. Feminists, they are all egregore. You are already joined in one egregore or the other. Now let us bring it to a spiritual level. And when we talk about egregore on a spiritual level, we mean the one that your ancestors are already joined in and has covenants with. When you have a covenant with something, it usually goes by blood. And blood cannot be forgotten, no matter the years, even if it's 1,000 years later. If your ancestors have a covenant with a particular spirit, for maybe as for example for childbirth, like we have in Igbo, we have a deity is a mmụọ na-akpọ akwale ọmụmụ. Akwale ọmụmụ a bụ mmụọ dey responsible for childbirth. Now you see this mmụọ, childbirth, fertility, that is what it's ihe abịa ọ na-arụ. Akwale ọmụmụ amejere gị ọgụ. Akwara mama ejere gị ahịa, ihe ọ dị in charge bụ childbirth specifically. Now, when your ancestors has a covenant with this deity, si na ihe a ga na-emere ya na ihe a ga na-asọle ya, ya bụrụ na ọ ga na-emere anyị ga-ewetara anyị ọmụmụ na ụba. You understand? So, when the covenant, maybe as years goes by, information was not transmitted, or maybe information was transmitted, but ignorance. As years goes by, ebidozie nwebe ọdachi due to the fact na these akwale ọmụmụ, you people are no longer giving it. You people are no longer sticking to your terms and conditions. Yes, it is your predecessor, it's your grandfather, it's your great-great-grandfather that did it. But whose blood runs through you? Do you think is your blood that is running through you? Do you think that the blood that is running through you just came from up? It is your great-great-grandfather, all those blood They recognize you. Spirit recognize blood. You might be even surprised that you are even that great great grandfather that reincarnated in this lifetime. So that is why most spirits they do task us. Especially, I'm just using aquarium Mama as a point of study here. They do task you, give me this, give me that. If you don't give me that, I'll block. But you know the way spirit used to operate. They don't just come to, maybe they do show themselves, give me this or give me that. They will block your finance first as a man. Maybe that thing that you used to have joy, they will just put trouble for them to get your attention. As a common one, this is a short video that I want to make for today. Thank you.